Tonight, the quarterfinals kick off for all 7 South Dakota high school football classes. Welcome to the Keloland SportsZone. I'm Sean Bauer alongside Bailey Millen.
Tonight will feature 10 games across 5 different classes, and we begin at Howard Wood Field. 11 AAA's top-seeded Roosevelt hosted Aberdeen Central. The Rough Riders come out firing as Brady Dannenbrink drops back, has all day to throw, and finally lets it fly downfield to Mike Paulson. Paulson's off to the races, completing the 93-yard touchdown. It's 8-0 Roosevelt just 22 seconds into the game. Still in the first quarter, Dannenbrink dishes it off to Jaden Bourne. He takes it from 19 yards out and tiptoes down the sideline for the touchdown as the Rough Riders lead 16-zip. Aberdeen Central's Austin Huff corrals the snap and hands off to Dylan Stabner. Stabner lowers his shoulder and gets through a hole as he puts the Golden Eagles on the board with this touchdown run. Aberdeen Central trails by 8. The Rough Riders add to their advantage with a field goal and a safety, then add 6 more as Bourne takes the ball and tumbles into the end zone for his second score. It's 27-6 Roosevelt. Down but not out, Carter Hogg barrels in from 2 yards out. The Golden Eagles cut the lead to 13, but Roosevelt runs away with it in the second half for the win, 55-14. Second-seeded O'Gorman clashed with Lincoln at McEnany Field. Knights quarterback Zach Norton looks to his left for Canyon Bauer, who makes the catch, then takes off. Bauer dashes ahead 38 yards for the touchdown to put OG on top with 10:01 left in the opening quarter. Ensuing Knights possession, it's deja vu. Norton to Bauer. This time the opposite sideline he goes. Bauer avoids the tackle and sprints 59 yards to pay dirt. O'Gorman leads 13-zip. The Knights were rolling early and often. Norton drops back and tosses a spiral over the middle, this time for Bo Blount, who makes the catch in the end zone. OG's cruising up 20-0. Second quarter, it's Norton to Blunt again, this time for the short TD pass in the corner of the end zone. The Knights were up 27-0 at that point and never look back as O'Gorman advances with the win, 76-14.
After handing O'Gorman its only regular season loss, third-seeded Brandon Valley met Rapid City Central. Opening possession for the Lynx, quarterback Thomas Skolden quickly hands off to Jesse Steffel, who finds a nice hole up the middle and easily jogs it in from 20 yards out. It's 7-0 Lynx. 5 minutes later, same score, Brandon Valley on the one, and it's another handoff to Steffel. This time the junior has to work a little harder, but escapes the Cobblers to put the Lynx up 14. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Brandon's marching down the field again, and guess who Skolten decides to give the ball to? Mr. Dependable. Jesse Steffel's going to bob and weave his way through the defense on this 29-yard TD to put BV up 3 scores. Ahead to the second quarter, it's 27-0 Lynx, and you can call it yourself. Steffel's going to run it in from the 9 to make it 34-zip BV, and the Lynx cruise to the victory on the shoulders of Jesse Steffel, 47-8. Defending champion Washington battled Watertown in its quarterfinal matchup. On Watertown's first possession, quarterback Brandon Flory airs one downfield, but Washington's Robert Dougherty is there. He's the only player in the area to make the interception on one knee. A few plays later, Jaden Johansson hands it off to Tupac Capella. Capella charges up the middle, and they say he crosses the goal line to give Washington an early lead. Capella had 116 yards in the first quarter to become the state's 11-man all-time leader in rushing yards. The Warriors are threatening once again, and Johansson lasers one to Gabe Person in the end zone to make it 14-0 Warriors. Second quarter, Johansson's going to eye Pearson again, this time down the sideline. He's going to make a great catch and stay in bounds to pick up a Washington first down. Moments later, the Warriors convert as Johansson calls his own number and runs it in for the touchdown as the Warriors roll to the semifinals with a 49-14 win.
We'll have highlights from Harrisburg, T, and North Sioux City next. We'll be right back.
You're watching Keloland SportsZone! Go Riders! You're watching Keloland SportsZone!
Welcome back to the Keloland SportsZone.
Harrisburg has played in 2 straight 11 AA state championships with 2 straight runner-up finishes. Tonight, the Tigers began their quest for a 3rd straight trip to the Dakota Dome against Huron. This was a defensive battle early on. Brandon Daniels stuffs the Huron offense inside the red zone. Finally, on the last play of the first quarter, Jet McGurr looks for an open man and hits Cooper Freiberg. Check out this catch. It's a 43-yard touchdown at the PAT, and it's 7-0 Huron Tigers heading into the second quarter. After recovering a fumble, Huron's threatening again, but this time McGurr's pass is picked off in the end zone by Cole Tigan. Harrisburg can't convert it into points, and it's 7-0 at the half as Huron pulls out the win in the second half, 20-7 over Harrisburg.
Top-seeded T-Area hosted Hot Springs in Class 11A. Late second quarter, Titans up 8. They'll give to Carter Slykehouse, but it's a halfback pass, and he's going to find Cade Clayberg for the big gain. T-Area set up at the Bison 20. Later in the drive, Austin Lake drops back, looks around, and he'll find Slykehouse in the flat. Carter gets to the outside, follows his blocker, then he's going to dive for the pylon, but the ref rules him down at the 1. A couple plays later, T-Area looking to cap off the drive. They give to Slykehouse, who manages to stay on his feet and rumbles his way into the end zone. Titans up 15-0 at half, and they advance to the semis 33-0 over Hot Springs.
Second-seeded Dakota Valley looked to bounce back after last week's loss to T-Area with a win over St. Thomas More. It's 25-16 at the half, and the Cavs come out firing. Ryder Kirsch finds Grant Huber over the middle. He gets to the edge and takes this one in for 6. It's 25-23 Panthers. Dakota Valley, though, responds. Nate Rice fakes the handoff, then finds a seam in the defense. He hits the sideline, and he's gone. The Panthers extend the lead to 32-23. Down but not out, Hirsch hits Huber again, this time deep down the field. Couple plays later, they punch it in for 6, and just like that, it's a 2-point ball game. Rice, though, answers back, this time faking like he's going to throw, but he keeps it himself, and that's a 55-yard game-sealing touchdown for the senior. The Panthers escape with the win, 46-30.
Also in Class 11A, three-time defending champion Madison gets an early exit from the playoffs after a 14-13 loss to Del Rapids. We'll have highlights from Class 11B and 9A next. We'll be right back.
You're watching Keloland SportsZone!
Bridgewater Emory Ethan lost in last season's 11B state championship 27-12 to Sioux Falls Christian. This season, the Seahawks are 8-1 with their lone loss coming at the hands of top-seeded Canton. Tonight, second-seeded BEE began its playoff push against Mobridge Pollock. Opening possession for the Seahawks, quarterback Brady Hawkins hands off to Jamin Aaron, who breaks through the defense for the first score of the game at the PAT, and it's 7-0. Closing minutes of the first quarter, they run it again. Hawkins to Aaron, who weaves through the defenders and takes it 27 yards into the end zone. Bridgewater Emory Ethan leads by 14. The Seahawks continue the attack in the second quarter. Hawkins hands to who other than Aaron, and he breaks into the end zone. It's quickly 20-zip Seahawks. The Tigers respond. Quarterback Caden Halsey connects with Noah Firison, who takes it 66 yards for the touchdown, and the Tigers are on the board trailing 20-6. The Seahawks have an answer of their own, and his name is Jamin Aaron. The senior barrels in for one more score to make it 26-6 as the Seahawks cruise to the victory, 47-6.
Defending champion Sioux Falls Christian hosted Winter. Scoreless late in the first half, Winter pitches it to Trevor Peters, who just gets across the goal line as the Warriors carry a 6-0 lead into half. After Winter turned it over on downs in the third, Sioux Falls Christian marches it down the field and turns it into points as Parker Nelson finds pay dirt, tying the game at 6. Ahead to the fourth quarter, on the heels of a Winter fumble, SFC gets it down deep into Warrior territory. Dawson Mulder calls his own number from 3 yards out and finds the end zone. Add the 2-point try, and the Chargers lead 14-6. Winter driving late in the fourth quarter from the 1-yard line. They're going to give to Peters again, and once again he'll get in for 6 to make it 14-12. And now they just need the 2-point conversion to tie the game. On the attempt, Peters gets the ball again, but he's going to be ruled down just short of the goal line as Sioux Falls Christian survives and advances 14-12 over Winter. In Class 9A, Canastota Freeman met Alcester Hudson in the 4-versus-5 matchup. Opening drive, Trey Orton makes the quick toss to Tristan Pierce, takes in 8 untouched, 8-0 Pride, and the student section goes wild. Second quarter, Ortman rolls out, buys time, and he's got Ortman wide open. Tice Ortman goes up, gets the ball, and then fights in for the 27-yard score, 22-0 Pride. Still in the second, handoff goes to Bailey Sage. His line opens up a big hole, and Sage is gone. But wait, he's going to be eventually caught from behind. CJ Carlson nearly strips the ball, but it's an 80-yard score, 30-0 Pride. Just before the half, simple game plan, just hand the ball to Sage. He bowls his way in for the score. As Canastota Freeman punches its ticket to the semis, 44-14.
It's time to hand out our weekly award, the Touchstone Energy Player of the Week. This week's recipient is Bridgewater Emory Ethan's Jamin Aaron. Aaron had 4 touchdowns in the first half alone and finished the night with 5 rushing scores to lead the Seahawks to a 47-6 victory over Mobridge Pollock. The Player of the Week is brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy cooperatives. Together, we are re-energizing rural.
The weekend sports schedule and hits and helmets are next. We'll be right back.
You're watching the Keloland SportsZone.
Welcome back to the Keloland Sports Zone. We're skipping ahead to Saturday and looking at another busy weekend on the local sports scene. It all kicks off at noon in Normal, Illinois in a big FCS matchup where South Dakota State battles Illinois State in a top 10 battle, number 9 versus number 7 there. Sioux Falls hosts Upper Iowa in an NSIC showdown. Kickoff is set for 1 o'clock at Bob Young Field. In Vermilion, South Dakota clashes with top-ranked and undefeated North Dakota State. The Coyotes and Bison get underway at 2 o'clock inside the Dakota Dome. And on the ice, Sioux Falls travels to Sioux City as part of a home-and-home weekend series. So the Herd will host Sioux City tomorrow night at the Denny Sanford Premier Center. Puck drop both nights is set for just after 7 o'clock at 7:05. The sports calendar is brought to you by Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Reach your more. Also, Minnesota high school football playoffs get underway on Saturday. We'll be covering some of those games as well.
Yeah, and don't forget Iowa tomorrow night as well. So
everyone's in full swing of football playoff action. And it's time to honor tonight's top plays and playmakers with another edition of Hits and Helmets.
Hits and Helmets is brought to you by Avera Orthopedics. Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region. Avera Orthopedics, thanks for watching and have a great weekend.
Tigers on 3. 1, 2, 3, Tigers!